Hey there, I am Dana Snyder, the CEO and founder of Positive Equation. And my whole job in creating my company 4+ years ago was to really help nonprofit marketers like yourself have the tools, the training necessary to create an amazing digital presence within your organization, to create an online movement, and to really cultivate passionate audience of supporters and advocates. So today, what we're going to talk about is why is your social media content not working? This is something that I hear very frequently. We're not receiving engagement on our content. We are not growing. Our follower count is really low or it's stagnant. What's happening? So, I'm going to dive through a few quick tips today to kind of allow you to quickly look and audit your own social media channels, see if you're doing any of these things, and how you can fix them very quickly. So let's go ahead and dive into what we're going to talk about. All right. So, the agenda today, we are going to talk about understanding your audience. I'm going to share with you a content cheat sheet and how to write a compelling caption. All right. So, first off, I want you to ask yourself, who are your followers on each channel? Okay, this is a big one because you probably can eliminate some of your social media channels. That's right, I said it, eliminate. You really only need to be on a primary and secondary channel. All right. So, here, as an example, if you look at the graphic on the side, I have, and I'll go ahead and make it full screen so it's easier to see here. I have my Instagram account. So you can click Insights on Instagram and you can see the locations, the age range, the gender, and a ton more information about Insights on Instagram. Facebook has a similar tool, YouTube has a similar tool. All of them do. Check and understand who are the followers on your channel, and then ask yourself, what kind of content do they want to see or engage with? Is the content that you're putting out relevant for this audience? And is it relevant for that channel? So, what content is going to work best on each channel? So, we're going to dive into that in a second on the next slide. But there are certain pieces of content that work best based upon the channel you're posting on. And then lastly, do we need to be on this channel? Right? Think about, where does your audience spend the most time? You might not need to be there. You might not need to be on Twitter. You might not need to be on YouTube. Right? Maybe you really need to be on Facebook and LinkedIn. Maybe you really need to be on Instagram and TikTok. And you can make those choices. All right. So, number 2, our cheat sheet. So, these are underneath each channel the types of content that works best. So, for Facebook, it's live video content, so going live, owned video content that you post, and linking out to blogs. So driving website traffic works really well on Facebook. On Instagram, Reels are very popular right now. Instagram wants you to post Reels. They are focusing a lot on video content. So IGTV works great for that longer form video. And always making sure you have some active stories going on as well. Twitter, if that is your jam, retweets are key. You want to get retweets, and linking out to blogs. Again, driving website traffic, having a really compelling tweet headline, linking out to a blog post or something on your website. LinkedIn loves articles. So taking maybe a blog post from your website and repurposing it on LinkedIn works really well. LinkedIn video content is on the rise, launching polls, which is very interactive, and uploading PDFs. And then on YouTube, you really want to consider your titles that you use for SEO purposes and creating a really engaging thumbnail to go on the top. So it's the first thing that people see. All right, moving into a good caption. So I believe a good caption inspires change. And there's 3 parts of a great caption. So go back to your social content and look after this. Do you have a strong hook? Are you telling a story? And are you providing an action? So I have an example here of an organization that I worked with last year. And they were trying in this post, what they're trying to do is get people to register and take the US Census that happened in 2020. So, this organization is Moms of Orange County. This photograph, the visual, I think is so cute, it's spot on for who they serve. But let's look at the copy for a second. While you're at home, please take some time to complete your census form online. When you count all the children living at your address in the census, like I'm already done, right? I'm going to go ahead and come back on the screen. So at this point, I'm not engaged at all. So the visual might have got me started to pause on this post. And this is on Facebook, but I wouldn't keep reading. And if you're looking to get more information and you want people to do the census, there was no link here either. So let's go ahead and take a stab at what copy could be for this. So let's look at the hook here in orange. Again, I'm trying to target moms. Has Frozen been on repeat today? We feel you, right? Like if you're a mom and you hear that, you're like, oh yeah, like I totally get that. Story. While you're at home, the 2020 census is here and it has the power to shape our community for our little ones. Census results determine where schools, moms care about those, roads, yes, hospitals, yes, childcare centers, yes, senior centers, our parents, grandparents, right? And other services should be built. How long will this census take? Play Let It Go, going back to our hook, about 3 times and you're done. Call to action. Hit play and start now to do your part. And then they have the link. So, which copy do you think A, fits the audience, aligns with the brand, and it creates that strong call to action to do something? Right? Big difference. Big difference in engagement for this post. And so to that point, the last tip I'm going to kind of leave you with here on why your social media content might not be working is because you need to engage proactively, right? So, and engage when somebody does respond to you. So, my challenge for you is to send an introductory DM, direct message. This is focus on Instagram to 5 of your followers. If you are on Instagram, send a DM, open up your Instagram account, and say hi to 5 of your followers. Thanks so much for being here, right? What made you join our organization? Or can I share more? Or this is what's going on. And maybe you share a video or you share a blog post. Just again, showing appreciation that they're there. So I hope these quick tips were super helpful that you can go back and audit your own organization. My 2 primary and secondary channels are LinkedIn and Instagram. So I would love to connect with you there. Positive Equation with 1 E on Instagram and Dana Snyder on LinkedIn. And I hope this was helpful. Please let me know and connect with me, engage with me on these channels, and I will see you soon.